Is this about God? No. Is this about gaming? No. Is this like any of my YouTube videos? I don't make YouTube videos. This video is about two things that I'm interested in, that being H3 and business, so I'm going to talk about it. So I've been a big fan of H3H3, the H3 podcast, and just Ethan and Ela in general for a long time. And if you don't know about them, here's some background information. So H3 is a brand run by the married couple Ethan and Ela Klein. They started off doing sketch comedy and commentary videos on the channel H3H3 Productions. Later, they moved on to doing the H3 podcast as their main source of content. Additionally, they started the clothing line Teddy Fresh, which is led mainly by Ela, while the other two identities were mainly run by Ethan. Please correct me if I got any of that wrong. If you don't know, the H3 brand has been going through some controversy lately. Essentially, there have been claims that by moving their primary source of content from H3H3 Productions to the H3 podcast, that the H3 brand has been selling out by making more money with low-effort content. But I disagree. I believe that H3's content shift is only smart business practice, done by the best businesses. In this video, I'm going to be comparing the progress from the H3 brand and Amazon. Let's start with Amazon. Amazon officially started in the year 1994 as an online distributor of books. Just 5 years later, in the year 1999, Amazon moved on to selling more than just books. This includes movies, music, video games, hardware, software, tools, and more. Then in 2002, just 3 years forward, Amazon started Amazon Web Services, which tracked various website analytics such as traffic preferences. Finally, in 2007, 5 years later, Amazon created the Kindle, starting their own product line, which would eventually lead to all the Alexa products we know and love today. So what do we see here? First, Amazon started selling books. After a long wait of strengthening their core audience and getting really good at what they did, they were able to expand their reach to more products, receiving more resources while not necessarily putting out more effort. With its increased resources coming in, Amazon was able to shift its focus to a whole new business model, being website analytics. Finally, after strengthening its hold on being both an online marketplace and a source of website analytics, Amazon was able to create their own Amazon-branded products, which would go on to sell millions. Now let's compare this to H3. Their YouTube channel H3H3 Productions started with their first video in 2011. 6 years later, in April of 2017, they created the H3 podcast. Then just months later, in October of 2017, Teddy Fresh was born. So what exactly does the H3 brand have to do with Amazon? Well, they both started with their own narrow niche that they were exceptionally good at, debatably the best in the business. Amazon sold books online and H3 did reaction and commentary videos on YouTube. Then after a long wait, 5 years for Amazon and 6 for H3, they expanded both their business and their core demographic for a more efficient source of income. Soon after, 3 years for Amazon and only months for H3, the two brands moved on to complete different businesses. Amazon created Amazon Web Services and H3 created Teddy Fresh. What's important to note is that these brands created these new products while relying on the more efficient income from their past products to sustain them. But what about the Amazon branded products? Well, Amazon didn't make the Kindle until another 5 years had passed, and they didn't make any of the Alexa products until somewhat recently. So what I predict is in another 2 to 5 years, the H3 brand might jump into a new business model themselves. Now what this new business will be, I have no idea. Music videos maybe? Nah, Ethan can't sing. Regardless, the fact of the matter is that Ethan and Ela are not selling out. It's just good business, and personally, I hope they continue to succeed. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you liked the video, please make sure to leave a like below and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Also, Ethan, if you want to mention me on your podcast, that'd be really cool. I only have 23 subscribers on YouTube right now. Okay, thanks, bye.